name is Jenny, and I'm a wife and mom raising 2 kids. But I used to live a more glamorous life as a TV reporter. I was on the nightly news interviewing pop stars and politicians. So when I said goodbye to TV and hello to motherhood, I suddenly discovered what we moms are up against. We live in a world that tells us to be rich and famous, thin and successful. You know, almost nobody says, "Oh, hey, you're a mom? That is fabulous." But you are fabulous, and I'm here to tell you why.
It's the ChannelMom Show, celebrating you with Jenny Dean Schmidt.
Brought to you by the Healthy Marriage Project. Just click on one of their ads to find out about a healthy relationship workshop near you. Daniel, are you ready? It's my commentary. There's no music for commentary. I'm just asking you if you're ready.
Okay. I was looking for a button.
Dan Fellman's new on the show, and we love having him. He just is trying to figure out what my deal is. And so he didn't know if he needed to push a button when I said it was time for my commentary. You know, we do something called Channel Mom Coffees, and we're trying to take them nationwide, where we meet once a month and we just invite moms in. We usually give them a little pampering gift. We love on them. We hug them when they come in the door and say, thanks for all you're doing today. The mushed bananas and the screaming tantrums and maybe the rolled eyes from the teenager and maybe the fender bender that one of the teens got in, or somebody's been out all night or whatever. When they walk in the door to a Channel Mom Coffee, we're just there to love them and say, hey, we understand. We're here to thank you. And then we usually have a speaker to give them some equipment to walk out the door with to help their mothering. And we had one last night. And we had a speaker who's a friend of mine who grew up in Zimbabwe. Her name is Daphne Myers. And she had a wonderful topic, which I wanted to just talk about to moms out there today. And actually, if there's some dads or some guys who are tuning in and wanting to listen to sports talk radio, you could listen to this too, because you could help your wife or even your own mom on this topic. She talked about the fact that there is no perfect mom. And you could almost feel everybody in the room breathe a sigh of relief. She talked about the fact that you know, she was willing to admit that her own motherhood wasn't perfect and that her own mother wasn't perfect, and went into some things and talked about how so many moms struggle with anger and outbursts and feeling mad at their children all day and waking up mad and not being able to control their temper when their kids are doing wrong things. But it wasn't just an anger thing. It was all kinds of things, all the habits that moms can pass on to their kids, whether it's, you know, problems with eating or you know, problems with, as we said, anger or other kinds of emotions, or feeling self-pity or rebellious or nature, you know, behavior that is dangerous, things like that we can pass on to our kids. And I think every mom that I've ever met would like to be perfect. And it's a battle for moms. They sometimes their guilt only exacerbates the initial problem that they're passing on to their kids. But you could hear a collective sigh of relief in the room when she said, no mom is perfect. And I'm just here to tell you, that's okay. You can just live with that. Was your mom perfect, Dan?
I would like to say yes, but I don't think anybody's perfect in any aspect.
That's right.
So.
That's right. And here's the sad thing. I look at you and I hope you're going to tell me that you didn't get much baggage, but every mom passes on a little bit of baggage to their kid. It's just the case. I mean, right?
I'm sure that's the case.
Yeah. And as a daddy, you're going to pass a little, you know, at some point you'll pass a little baggage on to your kid too. And you want to say, no, I'm not going to pass any, I may have had baggage passed on to me, but I'm not going to transfer it to my kid. You know what? They're going to recover. We all do. And, I just want you to know, if you're a mother, it's okay to be imperfect. And I'm not excusing you to go out and beat your child and do, you know, give them drugs or anything, but forgive yourself, because if you don't forgive yourself, sometimes that can only make the problem worse, I think. And for me, because I'm somebody who has a strong faith, I have to be able to say, okay, I'm not perfect. I'm not the perfect mother. If I want to be better, I can fall back on God. And that helps me. Oh my gosh, that helps me, because Lord knows I can't do it by myself. If you're not if you're not a mom who follows a faith and who doesn't have a strong faith in God, at the very least, I'm telling you that you're not, and that you don't have to be perfect, because at the very least, you can forgive yourself. If there's nothing else you can do with that sentence that you're an imperfect mom, you can at least forgive yourself for it, because we're all imperfect. So